Fact is hard facts, 92.3 Nigeria info. Sam Chinedu here. Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. I think it is unfair that a music artist is this good. It just does not make sense. But hey, it's JT. Always delivers. It's 16 minutes past 5 p.m. on the 29th day of the 10th month in 2025. It's the last Wednesday for the month of October. The month officially ends in 2 days. Yes, indeed, it does. And Saturday brings us November. So get ready for it. But between now and then, we can talk about the transport sector. This is because the NURT Rivers chairman has denied multiple ticket sales. But before we get to his denial, let's go to the court. A Port Harcourt-based human rights lawyer, Hire King, says communities have no legal power to tax or levy business owners in their areas. He was speaking in response to growing complaints from residents and traders about multiple taxation by groups not recognized as government authorities in King tells our correspondent, Ifeanyi Obeme Ndukwe, that only the government, including local councils, is allowed to collect approved levies in government-owned markets or shops.
Government market, you have the local government, the law permits them to collect certain levies from those markets, inside the market. Then the shops too that you have on the street, the local government of the area where these shops are situated also have legally approved levies that they levy this. There is no law that permits any community to tax people doing business in their area. They are all illegal acts, they are all criminal acts, which if you are arrested, you go to prison.
He also raised concerns about reports that commercial drivers are being forced to pay levies by the National Union of Road Transport Workers and even by criminals operating freely along major routes. King insisted that joining a union is optional and not something any driver can be compelled to do. I think we've learned that from the Dangote saga. He recalled a court judgment he secured against the NURTW, where the court ruled that the union cannot force drivers to pay daily taxes on the road.
Have several unions, but the national union seems to say that they are the overwhelming union of everybody, and that is not correct. National Union of Road Transport Workers, not vehicle owners. They are not vehicle owners. We went to court and the court said no, you cannot own the road. They use the word concession. The government has concession the road to them. You see them on the road harassing. Once you put your vehicle on the road, you want to carry passenger, they come out and you should pay them. That's wrong.
Okay. That's what the law says. But what do the streets say? The rights lawyer further accused authorities of turning a blind eye to criminals who extort money from drivers and business owners across the state. That is indeed a fact. Okay. Now, over to the denial. River State Chairman of NURTW, Boma George, has denied claims that commercial drivers have been forced to buy multiple union tickets every day. He told our correspondent, Ifeanyi Obeme Ndukwe, that the union sells only one 200 naira ticket per day. That's all we sell. It's just 200, a very cheap 200 naira. It doesn't cost anything. It can't buy you a plate of food. It can hardly get you water. What would it do? A bag of pure water is about 3 something. It's just change. Something you can give us from your left pocket. And this is only to registered members. If you're not a member, we don't even ask for it. As a matter of fact, we are running a promo. October flash sale. Buy 1 ticket, get 2 free. Is what we do. He didn't say that. I'm just, being naughty.
That information is untrue. We sell tickets to our members. If you must join the union, then you have to abide by the rules of the union. And then anybody who is not our member, we don't have business with you. The members are not animals. And that has been the sermon I've been preaching. I've been visiting branches. Lead the members with sense of belonging. So we try to sensitize them. We get tickets from Abuja. Even me, I don't have right to print. The ticket is to be sold for 200 naira a day.
All right. Thank you, Chairman. Says, whatever you think you may have heard or seen is not our men. There are some other people who use this kind of language. 200 naira only per day. It comes from Abuja. We have no influence, no control, no power We don't extort. We don't harass. We don't do that. That's not our style. We are the NURTW, an organization that hosts one of the most professional, upstanding members of society. So, Mr. Chairman, sir, who are the people that I know that you know that I also know again engage in these practices? George said drivers often encounter extra tickets because the NURTW also helps the state and local governments sell their own daily tickets. Say, oh, okay. So you see, beyond what we do as road transport workers, we also are a charitable organization. We lend the helping hand to government. Government is incapable of its own enforcement. Why shouldn't we offer our able-bodied men to help government sell its own ticket? Remember, if you open the Bible, Leviticus by the left, 2 chapters after 3 poles, it says, love your neighbor as yourself. Who are we not to help? He added that the complaints from drivers will be investigated and warned that criminals posing as union members trying to tarnish the image of the NURTW, wearing their vests to extort money from motorists. We face the long arm of the law. Be brought to justice. My goodness, how can you do this to us?
When we talk of these tickets, sometimes the drivers too, they like joining issues. As we are now, this is union ticket is sold for 200 naira. Local government will come with their own ticket, 200 naira. Their ticket is for them, it's not for us. And now in the states too, we also have state ticket. Taxi 300, buses 400. And when the drivers want to complain now, union, out of union is 200 naira. But when the news will go, National Union of Road Transport Workers is taking 700, is taking blah, blah, blah.
They're tarnishing their image. And they will get to the bottom of this. They've had enough. Well, he was not even done explaining his case. The keke riders came out from nowhere. Okay, not from nowhere. The news report says from Rumosi Slaughter. And they refuted the claims by NURT leadership that they are not forced to buy daily tickets. Speaking to our correspondent, some drivers say they pay between 900 and 1,000 every day for multiple tickets, including NURTW and welfare levies, and face arrest or harassment from all the union task force if they refuse. Who do we believe, Keke people? You have to calm down. We just heard the chairman, a reputable man. Now you came out of nowhere, or Rumosi Slaughter, as the news report states. How can we trust you? How do we know that you don't want to tarnish the good image of the NURTW? Why are you after this reputable organization? Well, far be it from me to take sides. I am only but a broadcast journalist. I'm in the middle. I'm neutral. I just present the facts on hard facts. Let's hear from them.
Not only affect in the penalty is a lie. In the force us to pay the ticket, don't possibly that should buy ticket every day. Those that are driving on this road, we have about 3 tickets. 900 every day. We have welfare, National Union of Road Transport Workers tickets, and reversed internal revenue. They force us because we don't pay tax for to come and impound our rights. So they force us to pay every day. One thing is that the road is bad and we are not seeing any effort they are making to work the road for us. They affect us, and especially the welfare ticket. The welfare, I think the welfare ticket is supposed to be our own welfare. I don't know that the way they use that money for, but we still contribute. We have problem, we still contribute money. Why we are paying welfare ticket every day?
When you go to set up that first one, because if you not buy the tickets, they will send their task force to come and for you. And once they pay you pay like either 20 or 30,000. So by force, we get the task force.
So are you calling the chairman a liar? Is that what these KK riders or drivers are doing? Okay. We'll take that break now. Of course, when we return, I'll open the phone lines. Let's know if these KK people are lying or if the chairman just, did not exactly say things as they were. If you're a driver, I'd need you to call after the break.